Hi, it's Kylie Cat here, and I'm going to do a quick comparison video of these two in their white onesies. We've got natural daylight, which is actually sunlight coming through my window, except for that I don't have the shades open, which is my preference. So we're going to get the best light we can just from this angle here. So what we're looking at here is two kits by the same sculptor. This one is Candy by Ping Lao, and this one is Raven by Ping Lao. So when I'm looking at these two kits together, and my Caitlin has trouble holding her head up. So when I put these two kits together, they almost look the same size, almost. There's very slight differences that you can see. So give me a second. Okay, here we go. All right, so she's got slightly Raven's got slightly chubbier cheeks. Definitely their colors different. With the painting, Raven is paler than Caitlin. Caitlin has those reddened cheeks and slightly redder lips. And I did change them into white onesies so that I could compare their bodies as well. So if you look at them together, like right together, you can see that that if the bodies are, you know, again, very similar, except that Caitlin is stuffed skinnier than Raven is. Raven is stuffed heavier. And I tried to do this before, but it's hard to do with one hand because I'm holding the camera right now. If you put their arms together, you can see that the Raven kit has actually bigger arms than the Candy kit. So, and then she's I like her little pointer finger there. That's going to be fun to play with in pictures. And then for this, you know, again, this was the artist doing, was that they have that the Raven kit has that that thing in the arm where you can what do they call that, a jointed arm, and then she's got one wide open hand on this side. And then if you move down to their legs, and you know, just looking at the two legs together, Caitlin's got redder knees, and I use Caitlin because that's her name. And then the Raven kit has slightly chubbier legs as well. So everything is slightly bigger on the Raven kit versus the Candy kit. And then I'm going to go into more specifics on the Raven kit, but I'm also going to do a change-in video on this where I'm going to get the girls dressed in individual clothes, and then I might either do a video or I might do just one picture of them in their individual clothing at the end. So, alright, just taking a look here. And alright, so next thing you'll see is them getting changed. Alright, so we're gonna get Caitlin changed first. And I have the little pillow under her head because her head lays back quite a bit more. And I've got the camera precariously sitting on pillows so I can try to do this. So for Caitlin, she's gonna wear this outfit that I got. I still got long sleeves going on them because it's Wisconsin, so it still gets cooler in the evening. So I'm gonna be putting slightly warmer clothes on them just for the spring. So we've got this outfit that has a cat on it. It says perfect. And you know Caitlin's color is red. along with these pants, hopefully minus the cat hair. So, all right. So I think I actually figured out how to keep the screen on. Takes a little bit of trial and error. I gotta make sure that she keeps her her bracelet on, because it's been falling off lately and I don't know why. So the reason why there was such a long time between the the box opening video and this video is because I did get sick in between, and it lasted a long time. And when I got done being sick, the house was a mess, because I do not have anyone. I mean, my ex-husband was willing to go get stuff for me, like some of my medicines and some juice and stuff like that, but let's make sure we're getting her in here. Okay. But obviously nobody could come in and help me clean. So I ended up cleaning the house for a week afterwards. It just bugged me that I just had no energy. I was completely fatigued. And I wasn't eating very much either. I was sleeping a lot. Alright, so this outfit came in 3 sizes, 0 to 3 or something like that. And like I thought, it would actually work with her. It's got a cute little bow at the top, and then the kitty that says perfect. And then I'm gonna do these socks with the outfit, and I think I gotta get more of these with the little balls on them in different colors, because I like them. And we almost dropped you. I'll show you her feet in just a second. Alright. So we've got her socks on with the little balls off the sides. I know I've got a white pair somewhere, but I want to get some other colors too. So that is Caitlin all dressed up. And now we will get to the new Raven kit. Alright, so I'm not sure how well I like this angle. But we'll come in just a little bit. She's got like reddish brown hair. It's straight, not curly like Caitlin's is. And she's got slightly paler skin, but I really loved looking at her. I just fell in love with her from the moment I saw her, so I had to get her. And she's slightly bigger, which is normal with twins. She's got a full hand here. Oh, let me do this here so we can get in closer. She's got a full hand, open palm. And then one hand with the finger pointing. So we'll have fun with that. And then chunky legs, chunkier than my Caitlin. And then she's got squeezed toes and open toes on. Like, she's almost ready to squeeze this foot, but not quite. But they're really, really cute, so. Alright, I'm naming her Alice. Her first name is Alice, and her middle name I had to think about. It's D, after my favorite Enterprise. You know how there was Enterprise and then Enterprise A, B, C, and D. So she's named after the one that is 1701D. So, and I think it's USS Enterprise or Enterprise USS. I don't remember which direction it goes, but 177 or 1701D. So her middle name is D, which I haven't decided if I'm gonna spell it out or just use D. But right now I'm leaning towards just the D, like in David. So that is the name that I'm going. That is her name, and of course the little bit of explanation as to how it connects to Star Trek. Now, I'm not a huge fan of the way that I'm holding this camera today, but it's what I could figure out for the moment. See, that might be part of the reason why. I did do an order when Carter's did their clearance sale for all the winter clothes, because it's still slightly cooler in Wisconsin. It gets colder at night than it does, and during the day sometimes it'll get up to like 80, but usually in the 70s. But I've had the window open all night last night, all night the night before, and I've slept actually really, really good, even with the fan on still too. So this is the top, and then this is going to be the overall part. So what size is this? It does say newborn, but this looks huge on her, doesn't it? See, it says newborn in there. Baby, no, you're not going that way. Do you want to say hi? There's baby. Come on, you can't be on top of the changing pad. You know that. She just wants attention from mommy because she usually gets it during the day. The cats take turns and who gets attention at what time. Well, there is a doll show happening this coming weekend, and I'm hoping to go. It's going to depend on how I feel, because the last get-together that we were going to do with our group together, I just got done having COVID. So I was completely freaked out. I live alone, so when I get sick, there's nobody there to make sure that I'm, at the least bit, a little bit, with it. And the first time I wasn't with it at all. My pets got fed, but that was, and I had stuff to drink. But when I kind of had like my brain working again, I you know, I was completely out of something to drink, and I couldn't remember most of the last few days. I had slept like the whole time. So let's see, I'm trying to figure out if this should go, I think we're going to try to go up from the bottom with this. It does have the snaps in between the legs, but unlike real babies, I have to worry about, you know, like the hair staying put. So we're going to pull this up from the bottom. So I was really nervous about going out. I don't know if I had, you know, the thing at the time, because I never went out to get tested. I never felt up to going out and getting tested. So I mean, you know, it just, and I couldn't get anybody to take me, because, you know, everybody else didn't want to get it either. And everybody that I know, even if I had asked them to, you know, that would have been putting them in danger since I couldn't take myself. So, all right, so I think this has to come down a little bit, darling. And we're going to crisscross in the back. So we're going to turn her over. It seems to, when I do the crisscross, it seems to keep the straps where they're supposed to be. You know? Alright, so let's turn her back over. Alright, and I almost dropped you again. We're just gonna do these booties for her. They aren't like super warm. Like if you were gonna be going for warmth, you wouldn't put just these on. You'd put socks on underneath them. And now the baby's walking all over the place. It's making my camera want to fall, so I apologize. And then and now I started by using these, but I don't like those as much as I like these, the little plastic ones, that I can stick together, for their socks. Look at that, there's like more than one in here. But I keep these so they can maintain their shape. Oh, and like there's different sizes. I think this one was the bigger one. I want to say, yeah, okay. So this is the way I keep the pairs of socks together so I don't stretch out the socks. But these you can get at the Dollar Tree for like $1. Alright, so we're going to get in close here. Here's little Alice. And she's got her outfit on. She's got white long sleeve shirt underneath. And she's got the blue overalls. They're light blue. Very summery. And with white flower with orange pollen area, and then the little blue, darker blue leaves coming out the sides, and that goes all the way down to her feet where she's got these little light booties. You might have to do something to keep those on, but that is Alice's outfit, and that is going to be like Alice's theme. Is mostly like light colored flowers. So something else I wanted to show you was this is my bedspread now. I think I'd put my old bedspread in here before, but I was hoping that this would have happened before I got the weighted blanket and the quilted comforter type thing that I got before. I actually found this in a thrift store, and I love the colors on it. It's absolutely awesome, and it's a large and heavier quilt. It's not super heavy, but it is heavier, and that's kind of like what I was looking for. And then I got, finally, after waiting years, I mean, I've wanted these for like years, is sheets, flannel sheets with the pine needles and the pine cone on them. I finally got them. Yes, we are doing the video in my room at the moment, because I wanted the cats to be a part of it. Willis actually never showed, but Baby did. You saw her for a little bit. She kind of left for now, but yeah, I wanted to show you and then the dresser that you see there goes up into a TV that I got in my bedroom now, because when I was sick I was like, I'm not going out to the living room to watch TV. I gotta do this in the bedroom. I gotta figure out how, so I did that. But it's keeping the blankets on the bed, so I think I'm gonna keep that down there. And then the old comforter, I'm just gonna wash that and give that to someone else, because I don't need one that I'm not particularly a fan of. There's actually a couple of comforters I'm gonna do that with. So I just got to get around to it. I'm imagining some of that will get done this spring, along with getting some more books put away in my living room. So, because this summer seems like it's going to be a quiet summer again. I know people are out there getting their vaccines and everything, but I have to wait for my doctor to give me the go-ahead on the vaccine, because I do have allergies and stuff. So let's bring Alice back over. So oh yeah, and this little pillow that I put behind her head, I originally brought that out for Caitlin, because Caitlin doesn't keep her head up like normal, but she was like perfect in here with the little pillow on the lounger that I have. So but this is made out of silk, and I actually bought it at one of the doll shows that I went to. So I like having that. And then I was sent a silk sheet thing with her, which I didn't know what it was, but somebody put it in the comments below what it was. So I'd like to thank that person. Unfortunately, I don't remember the name at this point, but I'd like to thank that person for letting me know what that was, because I didn't know. And then that'll just go over the other pillow that I've got for them, so that they don't, or if I just put them directly on this blanket over their lounger, then I can have it go under their any of my babies that have rooted hair. Even under some of the babies that have painted hair, so you don't want the paint rubbing off either. So anyway, I can see that this video is getting longer, so I'm gonna go ahead and end it here, and we'll hopefully see you back on Thursday. Can't remember if I looked at the theme for Thursday or not, but anyway, I'd like to thank you for watching my channel. Of course, everyone is welcome, and if you enjoyed the content, you can stay. I don't put out videos on a regular basis, but I do videos when I can. This is not a doll only channel. It used to be, but now I do feature my pets as well, because they are an important part of my life as well. So, and at this point in time, and I know I said this in a previous video, but if you hadn't seen it, nobody asked, or I had 3 cats living here with me before. Now I only have 2. I have Willis and I have Baby, and that's because Prince got diagnosed with kidney renal failure. and it was a very difficult decision to make. However, my ex-husband, who had taken care of my cats for a while, when I couldn't, his wife, I think he's been married for a year now, his wife had developed a bond with Prince that wasn't as strong as my bond, and I feel bad about that, but I have to be honest with myself. So I knew I could take care of Prince, but it wouldn't be as good of care as he could have gotten if he was the only cat of the household. So I contacted my ex-husband, and I told him what the situation was, and told him that, you know, he'd have to be responsible for the vet bills and whatever else, and he actually said yes almost immediately. And I do get to see him because he lives right across the street, so I do get to see him, you know, whenever I want, and sometimes he actually comes back to stay with my to see my kitties again. And sometimes when I go out of town, my kitties actually go over to my ex-husband's, where he takes care of them there. So they do get to see each other. And Prince is actually doing fairly well at the moment. We keep talking about it and making sure that we're all on the same page. We're not going to get to the point where we have to force feed him or put a tube down his throat to feed him. We're just going to ask to keep him comfortable. We are doing water with him, you know, where you put a needle in and pump a certain amount of water into their right under their skin. It gets absorbed into their bodies, and that helps the kidneys stay functioning better. So we're going that far, but we're not going to go, you know, and we do the special food for kidney failure, but that is as far as we are willing to go. We're not going to force feed him where he has to have a tube down his throat. At that point, we're just going to ask to keep him comfortable with maybe make sure that he's not in any discomfort. If the vet is willing, we can even do pain medication like they do for humans. And look at that baby over there in the corner. Hi, baby. Yeah, hi. She meows like that all the time. Very little sound. And then, you know, when he's past that point of no longer being comfortable with what we have available, then, you know, we'll make that decision to let him go. We aren't going to, you understand, it's a delicate issue, you know, with a lot of people with pets, and the reality of, you know, of keeping pets. So, but Prince is doing actually relatively well. He sits up at the table and eats. I'll add a video in at the end of here to show you how he does that. It doesn't have any sound, but we'll put that on there for you. So, all right, so that is actually my phone. Go figure, right? All right, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.